everyone, iOS 17.4 has just officially came out, so let's go and take a look at it on the iPhone XR and see if it's worth installing on this particular iPhone. Spoiler alert, it probably is worth installing. Now, the big thing I would probably recommend telling you is that this update was a pretty big size update, but it's an even bigger size update if you're in the European Union. Now you can see I didn't even get a chance to actually screenshot it. I guess I screenshot it a couple times. So for the beta or the RC, it was 6.03 gigabytes, so it's going to be a big size. But there were lots of cool things added within this particular update. The first thing being, there's 28 new emojis being added within this particular version of software. So that is something that is actually very cool. So if you're into that, you should now be able to see all these new emojis. They're emoji 15.1, that's the version number. And that's something that's really cool. So you should be able to see that within this particular software update, which is genuinely very awesome. Apple Podcasts also got a little bit of an update where now you should be able to see the transcripts within our particular version of software within our newer update as well. So that is another really cool thing going on here too. So you should be able to see those new updates within this particular page within the transcripts. You are now getting on the iPhone 15s, you're getting a new redesigned battery health setting option. So this is different than our one before. I think it's showing like whether it's normal or not. On my iPhone XR, you can see it's just giving me the number, but for the 15s, you should be able to see that number now, or whether it's normal or not, and then you click into the number. Kind of an interesting thing. Apple Cash got a little bit of an update, but iMessage got a really big update. Within this particular update, there's now this quantum protection little message update option thing. So now if you're going through and if you're actually getting if you wanted a more secure version of iMessage, being on iOS 17.4 is probably going to be the better way to go because it is going to be giving you much better encryption leveling within iMessage on iOS 17.4, which is actually very, very cool. Now 17.4 brings a lot of features that the XR basically is not giving you. This phone did not give you video reactions or anything like that. I don't know if it has the spatial video capture either, so there's a lot of stuff this phone is not getting. You can now actually get Siri to respond to you in multiple languages though, which is really cool, and there are some new updates within stolen device protection as well. So overall, there's a lot of cool improvements and lots of changes. I would probably tell you if you have an iPhone XR to install this update. It's pretty important if you're already on iOS 17, by far just install it. I wouldn't even recommend being on iOS 16 anymore. You are much better off being on iOS 17 in my opinion. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video.